Welcome to Quest Software Foglight Video Solutions. This video will cover how to define the connection settings for monitored SQL Server instances. The connection details category is used to define global connection settings, which apply to all instances and hosts that were selected before entering the database's administration dashboard. Users can configure SQL Performance Investigator connectivity, enable user-defined collections, and set VMware connection details. To configure and define the connection settings for a database agent, log into the Foglight web console with the Foglight user and click on Databases. Select the row of checkboxes beside one or more of the Oracle instances. Click Settings and then click Administration. The administration dashboard opens, containing settings for all of the selected agents. The Connection Details view contains a table that displays all of the agents that were selected before entering the database's administration dashboard. Select the checkboxes to the left of the agents for which uniform credentials are to be set. Click Set Credentials. To edit the Instance Credentials dialog box opens. When no port is specified, the wizard will use the port that's provided by the SQL browser service, in which case the service must be started. The information I is helpful in explaining the login credentials. There are two methods for login connections. One is to specify the login credentials by either using the Windows or SQL Server authentication. These are the same connection methods used to access the SQL Server Management Studio. So if a user can connect via the SQL Server Management Studio, they should be able to establish a login through this wizard, assuming there's no connection issues such as a firewall blocking the port. The Use the Active Directory account running your Agent Manager will connect with the login account that is used to run the Foglight Agent Manager. This is for installations where the Foglight Agent Manager is installed locally on the database server. Users can also select whether an SSL connection is used. The SSL connection off indicates that SSL is not required. Optional means that SSL is required, or if the server does not support SSL, then a plain connection is used instead. This is the default method. Mandatory means that SSL is required. The operating system checkbox allows the database agent to collect OS metrics. Clicking the link provides an option to either enter the login credentials for the remote host or to select a previously configured credential stored in the lockbox of the FMS. OS metrics require WinRM or WNI connectivity to collect Windows metrics, or a SSH connection for Linux monitoring. Enter the OS login credentials or select the radio button to use the same account to monitor the SQL Server, and then click Apply. The Collect VM Statistics checkbox provides the ability to obtain VM statistics directly from the VM server host. When you've completed editing credentials, click the Set button. To validate the instance's connectivity, click Test Connection. The Verifying Connectivity Progress bar will appear. At the end of this progress, any connectivity issues are listed in the status column of the instance table. If the connection is unsuccessful, click the error message in the status column. If a grant privileges box pops up, a grant script is available to run directly in the instance to grant the necessary privileges, or enter a sysadmin account to execute grant scripts. Click Save Changes. The Applying Modifying Settings bar appears. Upon successful completion of this process, the status column of the instance table will display the status. Changes have been applied. For instances that fail the verification, the status column would indicate that the changes could not be saved if the validation could not complete successfully. To learn more about Foglight for databases, visit support.quest.com. For quick support questions, follow us on Twitter @QuestExperts.